Okay, so I'm back after a very, very long time. So we still use the same methodology, we still use the same concepts. The only difference is we've added another confluence to our trading setup. So people who've been on this channel for the longest time will understand that we use structure, we use supply and demand zones, we use order blocks for confirmation, basically areas to trade from or to. And then now, one thing that I've been missing for the longest time is liquidity. And I've got the perfect way to identify liquidity. So with that being said, again, as people who have been on this channel for the longest time, they'll know that I'll use this swing structure. So it'll be my high, my low, my high, breakdown. So that is going to be my A, that is going to be my B. And I'll be looking for C. And if you've noticed, I've marked out these basically structure points. So the main reason why I've marked out these structure points is because now there's a concept that I really want to introduce. I'm pretty sure some people are going to be familiar with it, but just to make things easier, it's called an SBS, which is structure breakout sequence. That is basically an area of liquidity that is built before prices ran, and then in the same area is going to be taken out before the original move. So with that being said, I have my order block right here, and everyone is aware basically what an order block is. If you don't, YouTube has enough of information for that. And then we have our first break from the order block. We have our first tap. After the tap, we have a push down. And then we're going to wait for price to come back to 2 and take out number 2, basically, before we look for any shorts. So with that being said, how is SBS works? Just going to put it in layman's terms. It's just a wick off in an advanced manner, because price basically moves from one zone to another consistently. So normally, if you knew, basically if you watch my previous videos, I'd just take this area here as a last area of interest. That's an order block, and then I'd want to short from that area. I'd take sells from that area till basically this area here. Well, odds are that there's a possibility that is going to work, a very strong possibility. But at the same time, we want to look for high quality trades every single time. So using structure breakout sequence, that has given me an edge in my trading. Honestly, it has made my trading such a breeze, honestly speaking. So the only thing I'd wait for now, because if I had taken the buy sell here, the price would have ran lower, but it wouldn't have hit my TP. It wouldn't have ran 100% across my order. So what I'll need to do now, basically, this also helps me to build patience in terms of my trading. I'll wait for price to get back to this area here. As I've stated, I have my number 1, which is a breakout from the order block. And then I have my 2, which is a tap into the order block. And then I have my 3. That 3 right there breaks structure. Another person will just say, you know what, this whole area here is your order block. And you're not wrong there. You're actually absolutely correct. But at the same time, it depends on how you view the market and the type of trades that you want to take. So if that is my order block, meaning that this would have been my number 1, this would have been my number 2. So I'd wait for number 3 and then number 4. So to avoid that, since I know price is going to be taking out liquidity at the lower point, which is this area here. So price is definitely going to wipe this out. That's a guarantee. And it's going to take this area out before it takes out the high area. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to know that. So basically, I'm just going to wait for price to get back to my area of liquidity, which is this high here, and then I'm gonna take my sells, and I'm gonna record the trade throughout the process, and I will be posting the results at the end of the day, basically.